Hello you lot, how you doing? I'm doing a little bit of modification here in the old Landrover because I've got to take all this out. It's all got to come out. Also got to take out the old head unit there. I've somewhere got the standard one, but I can't find it. It was in the box for that Sony X-Pod one. I picked it up a while back and I was like, ah, that's where that went. I put it somewhere safe and now I can't find it. But anyway, yep, it's a sad day. The Land Rover's going. So I've already taken the antenna off, the CB aerial, taken everything out the car, everything's out. All I've got left to do is take the remaining of the CB. Got to undo this wire with a screwdriver, obviously, and then it all comes out. Put this back in its box because I won't be using it anytime soon. I haven't got any car to put it in. So, yeah, man, I bought this Land Rover in 2013 when we bought this. It weren't long after my wife and I got married, and we had a Golf GTI before that, and we decided we wanted a bigger car, more seats, bigger car, more space. She didn't have a lot of preference on a car, she weren't that interested, so she sent me out to go and find a car. And straight away, I thought, you know what, Land Rover Discovery, TD5, Discovery 2. So I had a look around and found this one. First one I found. I always say, never buy the first car you find, but I've done it. And we've actually done it twice now. So, yeah, I sold the Golf and came home with this Discovery, and she weren't very happy. She don't like Discoveries. She thinks they're ugly. But that was in 2013. We're now in 2020. You know, we've done a lot of miles in this car. It's been on various holidays. We've been all over the place. It's been a bloody good car. But you know, times change, unfortunately, so it's time to go. I've done everything I can to keep this car up and running and maintained well. Fuel pressure regulator, new airbags on the back, got rid of the stupid catalytic converter, got rid of the EGR valve, put a brand new Alisport exhaust manifold on it, brand new intercooler from AirTech, brand new 63mm hybrid turbo, new injectors, new injector loom, 2 new clutches, because everyone knows the story about the first clutch. It didn't work, so it's got a brand new genuine Land Rover clutch and dual mass flywheel, brand new master cylinder and slave cylinder, brand new brakes, brand new discs, brand new pads. Obviously they're wear and tear anyway. What else did I do? There's something else on the tip of my mind. I can't think what the other thing was. Loads of stuff to keep this car going. But here we go, my friends. So let's get this undone. Get this radio out of here. And then we'll have another talk. This little old Sony X-Pod. This is bloody reasonably old, this one. I had a second one, but I sold it in the RS when I sold the Focus RS. Sold it to my mate Connor, who said, I'll take it out and you can have it back. Did he take it out and give it back? No, he fucking didn't. That kid, he always scams me over. But anyway, this is the first one I ever had, and I had it in a Saxo, Citroen Saxo, and I had amps running off of it, and I had everything running off of it in around about 2008, this probably was. Brand new, bought it from Halfords, believe it or not. Brand new, about 200 quid. Lovely radio. But see, the thing is, these days all the cars are coming with big massive screens or built-in radios and things, so these head units are becoming a thing of the past for new cars. You know, in the older cars you put them in now. Anyway, let's take it out. I always forget what way around that goes. I think it's that way. Stick the key in there. You get these little keys that come with them, see, and that goes in there and goes click. I'm sure it is that way round. It might be the other way, but we'll find out. That one went click, so it must be somewhere right. Click. No, it didn't. Perhaps it is the other one. Oh. No, must be the other way. I need 2 seconds. There it comes. I don't need that one anymore. And you just... Oh. That's a little clip. I broke that off the bloody surround when I took it off. I have to try and glue that back on. I want to try and keep this in as good a condition as possible, because my first ever head unit, I want to keep it for memories. I got the standard one for the Landrover somewhere. I'm going to try and... Well, I will put that back in. Lovely. Now I've just got to undo these wires, take the cage out, and that's that done. And all I've got to do is try and find the other one, the standard one, and put it back in. What's that? Something that's broken off. It looks like something that's broken. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it's part of the cage. Don't know what that is. I'll try and find out what that is in a minute. Yeah, lovely. So that's that out. It's got a little remote control for it as well. That's a little case. You stick the front in and do it up and take it with you. Because the idea was that when you leave the car, instead of leaving the head unit in there for some, because back in the day people were nicking these left, right and centre. So you take off your fancy head unit that people might look at and go, oh, that looks nice. Take that off, put it in the case, take it with you wherever you're going, in your bag or whatever. And you leave that sitting in there. It just looks like an ugly old, you know, it's useless without the front anyway, because they're coated together. And then stops people from nicking it, hopefully. But I never bothered taking it off. I did in the early days, but afterwards I never bothered, because people stopped nicking them because they weren't no good. But yeah, it's got the little remote control. Beep, 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 beep. Works really well. Lovely jubbly. Eh? Ain't got a lot else to do to this car now. Just got to find the standard head unit, put it in, and then we're away. The bloke can come and take it. It'll be a sad, sad day. There we go. That's the box for this. All this nicely back in here. Pack it all away well. And keep it for a future project. Maybe in case I get another discovery at some point in the future. If I become rich of some description, some way or another. And I can afford to get, you know, a nice fun car again. I'll put that in it. This I would never get rid of this anyway, because this was a present from my mum and dad for Christmas, because one year I said I wanted a nice small CB to put in the Landrover, put it above this sun visor somewhere, and so for Christmas they went and bought me this, which was outstanding. You know, I was over the moon, I couldn't believe it. So I could never sell this anyway, so I would never get rid of this. So this is, even if I never do CB again, which I will, but even if I didn't, I'll still be keeping this. You can't sell presents, you know what I mean? So that's that. All I gotta do is what I just said before. I know I definitely had the other one somewhere. The box with the old Discovery head unit in it. I've got it somewhere, but I can't find it. So if I come across it, I'm just gonna have to say to the bloke, look, I'll post it to you or something. Send it over. I've looked everywhere for it. It's definitely somewhere. Just don't know where. Well, howdy morning you lot. It's the next morning. It's Tuesday morning now, because when I filmed the first part of this it was Bank Holiday Monday. So it's Tuesday morning now. We've had a few scallywags over there by the looks of things with their flood. They've pulled the bin. Oh, what's happened here? This camera's usually quite good at focusing. They pulled the bin, which is usually by the bus stop, and put it in the road. Scallywags. But anyway, yeah, we ended up, after I filmed the first part of this video, we went to Legoland. Oh man, it was the tits. Anyone who's ever been to Legoland in Windsor, it's fucking good, isn't it, eh? If you ain't been, definitely go. Some people say it's no good, oh, we're disappointed. Well, your standards are like far too high, because it's bloody good. We had a great time. We only went for the afternoon, so very nice. The old winter's going to start to roll in now, but it ain't what it used to be. And I was having this conversation the other day with someone, right? they're going, oh no, all the ice caps and all the polar bears are all going to melt, and all the animals are all going to die who usually like the winter. But the trouble is, that's what happens in the world, you know. It goes around in a circle. Well, not a big circle. I mean, England, where I am, used to be a tropical island, believe it or not. Obviously it was frozen at one point. There's a tropical island. It was like proper tropical with a jungle and everything, millions of years ago. So it's going to go around in a circle, and I reckon, I mean, I hope we do get, I like it, I don't like it when it's in the middle, when it's like a bit cold, a bit soggy, not quite cold, and it's like, I want it to either be absolutely frozen solid, everything frozen, minus 30 degrees, yeah, or just a really warm, like 15, 16 degrees winter. Nothing in between, because it's shit. But that's what happens in the world, you know. It goes around in a circle, and at the moment we're sort of warming up. Well, global warming's probably contributed to it in some kind of way, I would imagine, but it's going to go around in that circle anyway. Animals are going to become extinct, or at least thin out, polar bears and things like that. And in another sort of couple of thousand or million years, go back around again, and none of us will be here. You know, humans adapt. That's the thing. Humans, for some reason, we're quite good. We adapt. Sometimes we adapt wrongly, but you know, we kind of go with it. If things get cold, we find ways of heating ourselves up. You know, so we don't get extinct as easily. We probably will do at some point, but not as easily. Animals, they don't tend to adapt. Polar bears need cold. Well, they don't need cold because you can get a polar bear in a zoo somewhere. But they need the cold and ice and everything. Penguins don't need cold either, but yeah. And hot animals need hot. And like cold-blooded lizards and snakes need a bit of warmth. They can't live. If we had an ice age, they'd all die. Yeah, that's the way it goes. They can't adapt. Some probably do. There probably is some cold snakes out there on things, but not many because they're cold-blooded, see? They need the heat to warm up, otherwise they're just stiff. They don't move. So where was I? The point of this video, yeah, so the Land Rover's gone. Well, not gone yet. The bloke ain't picked it up yet, but it's sold. Land Rover's gone. But what that means is, we as a family, we've made some really massive investments in the future, and which is why Land Rovers, vans, and things like that have had to go, because of these future investments for us as a family. So, but because I'm cleaning out so much stuff, that means I'm going to have more space for things like lawnmowers. Yeah. So this winter, probably going to get a few lawnmowers, and a few strimmers and things like that, put in the garage, fix up, make some videos. There'll be some videos on lawnmowers, there'll be some stuff. I'm not saying when, because I don't know when. I've said it before, I'm going to get some, and I still ain't got them. But then some of you are getting a bit pissed off. Well, not pissed off, but some of you are like, where's the bloody lawnmowers, dude? So I'm surprised how much of you like the lawnmowers and things like that. You actually ask for content. I'm like, what are you asking me for, man? What do I do? What can I bring to the table? Not a lot. But now there will be some. I got a review actually. I'll film part of it. I got to film the rest of it on an Amazon product. I'll put it that way. It's an Amazon product. Some of you probably ain't gonna give a shit about it, but it's an Amazon product. It's bloody good. I'll tell you what, it's bloody good. So yeah, I'm trying to see if SGS. I sent them an email. I ain't got one back. A lot of people, you keep going on at me. Get the backpack strimmer. Get the backpack strimmer. Do a review on the backpack strimmer. Yeah, but they're £120. I think there was. Can't afford to buy one, alright? Because of all the investments we made recently, you know, things are tight at the moment. Can't afford to buy a backpack strimmer. So I've sent SGS an email to see if they want to send me one. Even if I have to send it back afterwards, it doesn't matter. I would like to try it, not just for videos. I'd like to try the backpack strimmer because I've never used a backpack strimmer before. I didn't even know they existed, to tell you the truth. They probably don't. They probably invented it themselves. I don't know. They probably do exist. And I would genuinely love to try one to see if they're actually any good compared to a conventional strimmer. But I would also love to test their one, to see what their brand is like. Even though I learned that it's just their design, but even though I learned they are made in China, which is massively stupid. Why they do that, I don't know. I mean, surely people would rather pay a bit of extra money for better quality than they would pay cheap shit prices for shit quality. I don't know, but I don't know if it's shit quality. We'll find out. I've sent them an email. I haven't got a reply yet. It's been about a week. If I get a reply from SGS and they will send me a backpack trimmer to review and test, brilliant. There will be a whole series on it, or any other product they might fancy sending me. So I like SGS Engineering, you know, that I support them because, well, they might not make everything in England as I thought they did, so I'm disappointed there, but at least they're an English company and they're based in England. And I haven't got any problems against other countries, I just like to support my own country. Anyway, that's the waffling. I'll catch you on the next one, dudes. I might see if I can put a radio in here. What do you reckon? Put a CB in here somewhere. Where can I put it? Put it down there, couldn't I? Put the CB down there. Hello, how are you today? Yeah, I'll try and sort of say that. Maybe get on the radio. Might do a bit of winter radio. Who knows? I haven't gone off for radio, by the way. Those of you look, I know you're not doing any CB anymore. I just ain't got the time. Plus, I've had to sell a lot of stuff. I've sold all the gear for these investments that me and my family have made. And you know, but I haven't gone off of it. I've still got CBs. I've still got radios. I've still got antennas up and everything like that. So it's just when and as and when I get the time. Catch you on the next one, dudes. Take care. All the best. There's an abandoned car behind me. You can't see it. It's behind that bush. An abandoned car. It must have arrived over the weekend. I might go and explore it in a bit. Woohoo! See you later, you lot.